Mic check. What's going on? I just want to tap in real quick with everybody. Just want to tap in. Hold on. That's my work phone going off. Oh, I ain't. It's too late. Should I do it? Let me see. What time is it? It's midnight. Oh, it's almost 5 minutes to midnight, but I do it anyway. It's your boy. All right. I don't want to wake nobody. Man, first of all, let me just say, congratulations to Indiana repping the Big Ten, going to the national championship to play Miami. That's going to be a great championship game. I'm looking forward to it. And you know what? I doubted Indiana. I can't even lie. Even though they undefeated, I doubted them because it's like I knew Oregon had some had an offense to put up, but Indiana defense is relentless, man, and they quarterback is the real deal. A quarterback, man, the way he playing, man, number one pick. Come, what I'm saying? So salute to Indiana. I can't hate on them. The Hoosiers doing their thing, but I'm a Big Ten person. But man, you can't take nothing away from Miami. You can't. What's going on, Jello? Damn, I can't say it. I want to say it so bad, but um, you already know it's your boy rocking out. It's your boy, man. I've been hiding, y'all. Y'all already know what that is. Man, listen, let me just say, I'm talking sports right now, but we is gonna talk about, where the world is going to right now. Um, if you got morals and you got a heart, you can't be happy of what you're seeing on TV. You know what I'm saying? You can't be happy. My heart goes out to Renee Nicole. Um, that is just horrible. You know what I'm saying? That lady, and I'm gonna speak just from a human being standpoint. Her being there, listen to her saying, "I'm not mad at you," in a nice, calm, soft voice, and then to get shot 3 times in the face and lose her life. That is horrible, man. And my heart goes out to her. And you never want to see nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then have the hearing she have a 6 year old. Me myself having a 6 year old, I can't imagine. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of these people, the MAGA, red hats, all y'all, and y'all making excuses for this ICE officer. Let me tell you, somebody that's trained in law enforcement, what he did wasn't supposed to happen. They don't train you for that. The whole protocols that he went through doesn't happen like that. First of all, never in the history of fuckism, and I'm sorry to use that language, have I ever seen a law enforcement agent have one hand on a phone and another hand on a firearm. First of all, that doesn't happen. They don't train you for nothing like that. That is such a liability. You know what I'm saying? You distracted anyway. You distracted by having a phone in your hand recording. Then you pull out a weapon with the other. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, everybody? And I just want to say, like, you can't try to sit there and say she was trying to ram him or nothing like that. You can clearly see, especially in the cam footage from the phone, that she was turning her vehicle, turning the steering wheel to the right. You know, so I just want to say, man, that stuff is sad. We've been seeing it for a minute. I was never a fan of how they was going to use the new ICE law enforcement. I wasn't. Um, and I'm not a fan of it because they're not properly trained. When you find out how many days, again, for y'all that been in the service or long, you know it don't take no 30 days to get no badge. And I'm sorry, I guess they get trained 47 days because of the 47th president. But it don't take no 47 to train nobody to be law enforcement to go out there and deal with the public every day and try to do laws and all this other stuff, man. I just this is 2026. It's a new year, and already it's a nightmare. It's already a nightmare, man. Right. He stepped in front and then, he shot and then shot inside of it. So he shot one to the front, and as she was passing, he reached, aimed inside, and let off two more shots. Yeah, I mean, y'all get, like I said, people gonna say what they want. First of all, her family got a straight death suit on their hands off the rip for the federal government. That's one. So that's a bag. Um, I don't care what he can try to hide and hope that the president protect him. Sir, whenever this is all said and done, you can run and hide, but the moment he leaves office or the moment she leaves from being a director of Homeland Security, you getting prosecuted. And this is how I feel personal. I feel like these mother Trumpers is gonna throw him up under the bus before midterms. He gonna be like, like sacrificial lamb. Like, bro, what you did was murder. Period. Nobody is gonna take. I mean, you're gonna have people in the comments that just want to see chaos, and a lot of people want this division. And this is a real disturbing time for real. It's a real disturbing time, right? You got the leader of the free world doing interviews talking about Greenland. What? Man, do you see what's going on in your own backyard? You talking about Venezuela. You talking about Greenland. You talking about everybody but what's going on in your backyard. That's like, and then when you did talk about the lady, you said she rammed the officer. You surprised he's still alive? This lying. Then the vice president get on TV lying, and this is what bothers me. If Joe Biden or Kamala Harris would have got on TV straight lying, and y'all seen video, man, we would never hear the end of it. We wouldn't hear the end of it. But I'll be in the comments and stuff, and I know somebody said, if you don't like it here, leave. Well, let me tell you something. When Obama was president for 8 years, did y'all stick and stay? Sure did. When Joe Biden was president the last year, I didn't see y'all hopping on a plane leave the country. So I'm going to stay my ass right here and talk my shit. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to talk my shit. And I'm going to keep posting. I'm going to keep posting every time that guy do some crazy stuff. But what I want to know is, where's the Epstein files? We still waiting. We still waiting on them Epstein files. Hold on, rock with me 1 second. Oh, that ain't right. Hold on. All right. So that's what, like, another thing. And breaking the law, like the judge said this, they still ain't dropped him. I never seen an administration in my life that breaks so many court orders. Never. And you don't hear nobody saying that's wrong or nothing like that. They want to talk about old shit. They want to talk about everything. Let's talk about Minnesota. Do you stay in Minnesota? Don't worry about fucking Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? Worry about your president being a pedo and being a pedo protector, and sit there when the Epstein papers supposed to drop. All that deduction and names and all that blacked out is like a straight black piece of paper. Let's worry about that. Let's worry about federal agents breaking the law because they don't know the law. Let's worry about that. It's just like people worry about the wrong things. Let's worry about the fact that, and salute to the House, Um, they voted, and now it go up to the Senate as far as health insurance for the 3 extra years extension on Obamacare. So let's hope the Senate take care of business and that goes through. Let's hope. And let me say, see, this is shows like I care about people. Like that whole Obamacare, I care about the people that couldn't get insurance, people that already had pre-existing, issues and couldn't get regular insurance. If they don't have that and they go back to where it used to be, if you got like cancer or something, insurance ain't gonna cover you. I listen, I have insurance. I'm covered. But it's not about me. I'm happy that that went through for other people that can't get insurance and didn't have insurance. Like my job covers me 100% of my insurance. 100. Man, y'all hit that. Hey, double tap the screen for me, man. Do me a favor, double tap the screen. You see, Van said, "Don't resist, or you might miss Christmas." No, I didn't. I didn't see him say, "Don't resist, or you might miss Christmas." I didn't see that, man. I did hear him say that he's talking about going door to door. I did hear that though. That they talk about they're gonna start doing the door to door stuff like that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm thinking about, because this is stuff they used to do in Germany. This is something that these tactics they doing is kind of like Nazi tactics. Nazis used to knock door to door. And you can go ahead and look up the history, go find some read some books, check out some clips. They used to do that. So, you know, I was talking to, what was it? I was talking to somebody. I don't know if I was talking to my brother or something. But I remember like, hearing my mother and stuff like that talking about back in the 60s, the Detroit riots, back, before civil rights when, black people get hit with water hoses and stuff like that. And you grow up and you see them videos and you like, man, I wonder what it was like to deal with that. And now I see U.S. citizens dealing with agents, tackling them, throwing them in vans, arresting them, running up on them, just walking, minding their own business. Like I just seen a TikTok video. A lady was delivering food, so she just went up in the customer house because ICE agents ran up on her, surrounded the house. So the girl calling her mom's bawling, crying because she don't want to let the lady out because she's like, well, a lady yesterday just got shot. Now this lady is here delivering my food, and now I got all these ICE agents surrounding my house. What do I do? Like, and she sounded pretty young, so she don't know. But this is the world we live in. You got regular people that don't know the law, don't know what laws protect them, and they scared. Like, you supposed to be protecting, you scaring your own people. That's why I can't rock out with that. I cannot rock out with that. You supposed to be doing a job and you should to try to put fear in the citizens that lives here for U.S. citizens. And they not in red states. Keep that in mind. All these ICE agents, they in urban areas. What do they tell y'all? But you know what? There's a lot of people that don't care. There's a lot of people that don't care. You sit there wearing a red hat. You don't care that they in urban communities messing with people. You don't care that the president trying to cut fundage off of kids and all that stuff, but the judge said no. You know, don't care about a lot of that stuff, but that's all right. It's all right. It's a day for everybody. It's karma for everybody that sit there and rock out with this, because you can't tell me what this individual doing. How does it benefit you? Oh, the big beautiful bill. Oh, I put some overtime in. That's going to come in when I get my taxes. Oh, he said he's going to do this. Man, okay, okay. Like I said, I'm just here for it. I'm just watching it all. I see somebody saying hello, new person here. Hello, new person here. What's going on? Take that, man. I just every day now you just see some crazy stuff on the news, man. I just wanted to stop. You know what I'm saying? I just remember the first time. Like everybody should be able to say what they want, but this is deeper than saying what you want. This dude's trying to silence people, trying to take talk show hosts off TV, trying to threaten people with FCC license getting revoked off your programs. Like this is not the America that you grew up in grade school and I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States and all that stuff. And they give me all these American dreams and like this ain't that America no more. They trying to take that. Y'all do not realize it. So they're trying to take women rights and stuff. Like right after civil rights, it was women rights. But y'all don't care. It's a couple of y'all don't care. Y'all, it's crazy. That's why I can't. It's people I won't even rock with no more. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you voted for this dude, knowing that they was taking the rights from your children, from your mother, from your wife, from your sister, and you didn't care. You didn't care. And it's what for? Just so you could be on a bandwagon? Because it wasn't going to give you nothing. It wasn't going to give you anything. But and salute to my friends that cause I know Republicans, and there's a couple people I know personally. We had conversations, and they did vote, and they like I regretted it. But here's the reason that three of the people I know said why they voted for him because they didn't want to vote for Kamala, not because they admitted, and salute to that one person you listening. They admitted they didn't do their homework on Kamala Harris. They were just going by what they heard from other people. They didn't do their own personal research. So that's why they didn't vote for it. But you know what? A lot of people didn't want to vote for Kamala Harris. So they was like, we'll just go with him. Why not? And you already knew the first movie was bad. Y'all just had to get a second taste, huh? When you been in that first pie and it tastes good, y'all wanted more? Y'all wanted some more? Well, this the last. Listen. This is the final chapter. He going out with a bang. He's like, man, I didn't do this right the first time. My cash app. Okay, my cash app is Cash Money sign TY Ray 22. Let me put that in there. Oh, I can't type it. I can't type. So it's Cash Money, capital TYRHEA 22. That's the Cash app. Because I'm not on my StreamYard. I just popped up, to go live. And it won't let me type. Let me see if it'll let me type. Oh. All right, I'm going to try to put it in here. All right. It's actually about a poll, but we're not doing a poll. I'm just putting that in there. All right, let me see. Done. It's not a poll, y'all, but it's not a poll, but that's the only way I can put my cash app. That's the only way I can put my cash app in there. Thank you, vetted in the building. Thank you, vetted. There you go. Yes, and listen, I got a brother, man. I got a brother stay in St. Paul, Minnesota, and I spoke to him on Monday. So this was before everything happened, and I meant to call him today because they doing crazy protests out there, man. So I'm probably hit him up tomorrow, make sure he good. I heard they shut down some streets and stuff like that, barricaded it with the concrete. So I got a brother that's right there, um, and right there in St. Paul, and they was filming from there. They was filming from there today. So yeah, man, he always got something going on in Minnesota. Hi Billy, what up, Joe? But it's 2026, and I did not expect this year to start like this. I thought by the summer, I thought the summer would heat up because we got midterms coming. And listen, if you're a Republican, listen, you're not. It's the different. Here's how I look at it. It's okay if you're a Republican, right? I feel MAGA is different from Republicans. That's how I feel. I feel it's Democrats, independents, Republicans, and then it's the red hat mother Trumpers. That's how I feel. And if you're a Republican, that's great. And salute to those Republicans that voted to have them subsidies extended. Salute. To be in that party right now, it takes a lot of guts to do what they did yesterday, and they voted in the last hour and got it done. I loved it when I see Republicans and Democrats get together and come up with bipartisan stuff for the people, the American people, to help people, because that's what they sign up for. That's what it's supposed to be about. When I became an officer, it was to help the community and do my share and help people. It wasn't so I could be a bully. It wasn't so I could walk around and say, I got a badge, I can do what I want. Let me go ahead and get some free coffee and donuts and free lunch. It wasn't for none of it. It was to give back to the community and help people. So when people do community service, job, that's what it's for. It ain't for to take advantage of, it ain't to steal. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. Kwame Kilpatrick, when he was mayor of Detroit, when he got busted, I ain't man, peace. Bye. You had no business doing that stuff. And that was when, and y'all have to do that research later. I'm not gonna go through it, but what happened when you the mayor, you do like biddings for different contracts and stuff like that. Well, he was giving bids to his homeboy, and then his homeboy was cutting him off money. That was fraud. That was corruption, and he deserved it. And he still owed Detroit a bag right now. Like, if you wrong, you wrong. I remember, what was it, 2 weeks ago, they were showing pictures of Clinton, and people like, oh, the libs, what you gotta say now? Say nothing. If Bill Clinton was at Epstein Island doing that, he can go to jail too. Bye. But if you putting your hands on minors and you mess around and was freaky deaky with some 13, 14-year-olds or whatever, it's bye. Like, man, ain't nobody condoning that stuff. Nobody is condoning that. Y'all thought just that y'all. And here's the funny part. This is show you what's up with Trump. So you release stuff with Bill Clinton name in it, with his pictures, but you ain't releasing nothing on you. If you ain't do nothing, release the stuff. Like y'all know, y'all in the chat. We've been rocking this YouTube 6 years, right? And y'all know, somebody say something about me and I ain't do it, y'all already know I'm coming right here like they lying on me. Nope. Let's prove it. Let's play show and prove. That's what people do, right? Why is your boy hiding and have people putting, black markers over full pages? Because he's a PO. And I hate to tell y'all red hats, when the truth come out, I'm going to be ringing the bell. I'm going to be going crazy. I'm going to do shot shows, playing all type of clips from news anchors and showing little articles and stuff. And every picture that he's in and every email and paper and document that says Donald Trump was here, Donald Trump did this, Donald Trump touched so-and-so girl, I'm bringing it right here. And y'all going to be mad about it. Yeah. My Venmo is Ty Ray. TYRHEA Venmo. Or is it 22 too? Shit. I don't want to back out. If you just search TYRHEA on Venmo, you should see my picture. I got my picture on Venmo. If it ain't my picture, it's my daughter's picture. So if you don't see my picture, it's Monster's picture on my Venmo. But it should be T.Y. Ray if you search that on Venmo. I don't think there's no numbers on Venmo. Hold on. Damn. Yeah. Yo, that's crazy though, man. Like, let me tell y'all something. Daycares, group homes, mental group homes. Man, I don't trust those joints. It don't matter who own them. It doesn't matter. Let me give you and listen. Let me give y'all a reason why. Here we go. Right, I knew a group home owner. Mental facility group home. If that's what people go. Um, Group home. The state used to give checks or vouchers or whatever, and that money used to go to providers, and a percentage supposed to go to giving raises to the staff. Well, staff didn't know. So when the state wrote that check or whatever to that provider, the provider was but that in the bank and keeping the money. Well, individual went to one of those owner meetings, found out about it, came back, told the staff, hey, the city's approved for all providers to get X, Y, and Z, and for that money is for the trickle and give your staff a raise. Well, raise didn't come. People knew they were supposed to got it. So staff member went to the provider like, yo, you supposed to be giving us a raise, and you didn't. If we don't get this raise by this time, we walking. So is it corruption? Yes, it's corruption everywhere. So the daycare, I didn't research it, so I really don't know. But could it be fraud? Definitely. It could definitely be fraud. But guess what? We got a president that's down with fraud. We got a president that's been convicted of stuff. You got a president that let out a drug trafficker 500 kilos. You let him go free parting them, but then you go arrest another president and say it's for trafficking drugs into the country. All really because you wanted oil. That's what it's about. Like, come on, people. That's all I'm saying. Like, everybody went to school. And I just don't understand why people like, trying to do this do bidding. We all got a voice, we all got a platform, and you got some people it's just following suit. It's a cult. I'm sorry. If you wear a red hat, if you talking about you MAGA, you part of a cult. I'm sorry. All I'm gonna say is get out now. Get out the cult now. It's okay. Get out. You know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna take a week or two. Take the hat, burn it, step away. It's okay. It's like going. It's like going to church. You ain't been for a while. You go a couple weeks. You start to feel confidence again. You start to feel a certain joy inside. You start to see the world a little bit different. It's okay. Step away from the red hats, cause there's nothing good gonna come from that administration. Once midterms come, his whole clique is getting shut down. His and people will be going to jail. Now, do I think Donald Trump going to jail? No, I don't think he's going to jail. And guess what? If I'm in the House or I'm in the Senate, I wouldn't even impeach him. I wouldn't impeach him, but I'd take his whole crew down. I'd take his whole crew down and let him be a lame duck for those next 3 years. No bills he want get passed. Nothing he do getting funded. I'm not saying that I'm not voting on nothing for him to get funded. And we investigate ICE from top to bottom. Cats that not qualified, they get their badges took. If you ain't had a proper training or a background in law enforcement, you don't need to be no ICE agent. Come on. I'm sorry. That is real talk. Because people that went to the police academy, man, like you got to go through this stuff. Police academy. If you was in the military, cool. If you was in a cop before, cool. But just picking people off the street and say, 30 days of training and yeah, here you go. Here's a badge and a gun. Knock yourself out. Go antagonize the neighborhood. Go be bullies. Go be the bully you always wanted to be in high school. Just bear with me. I got you. I got you. If I'm on the same phone, if I go to Venmo and see what's the title is, it's probably gonna kick me off the live, and I ain't trying to get kicked off the live yet. Please tap the screen, man. Give me a like, but give me a like. If you're just walking in, tap the screen. If I get 20 likes, I'm great. I'm amazing. Yeah, I just had to tap in. You know what I'm saying? I know I try to go live once a week, and I was gonna do it tomorrow, but I didn't mind doing it because I was just sitting here watching. Actually, I'm waiting for this Houston Trailblazers game to end because it's my last leg of my parlay, and if the Houston win, then it hit my parlay hit. So I was checking out the Houston game anyway. But I'm on 7 days a week for work because I got a house that I'm renovating, 4 bedrooms. So I got to work in that all weekend. So I was like, I couldn't sleep. The weather was amazing. Anybody else get a heat wave this week? Today was 62 degrees. I almost jumped on the bike, almost, but I didn't want to like burn myself out. Yesterday was 52 yesterday or something like that, 52, 53. And today was 62. Tomorrow probably like 47 or something like that. Listen, I love it when it get warm like this. It give you a little preview, a little spring preview, and then back to the jacked up. But we in the 40s again next weekend. We got one day at 24 degrees, and then the rest of the week is in the 40s. So I'm good with next week too. I'm rocking with next week. Good with next week, man. Salute to y'all that's passing through. This is the Crew Podcast. I'm your host, TY, and we just, I'm just kicking it, talking about a little sports, talking about the world, a little politics and something like that. No, I'm not a red hat. I'm not MAGA. I don't support MAGA. I'm not. I support Republicans. I support Democrats. I support independents. I support having a moral compass. That's what I support. I don't rock out with bullies. I never have. I never will. And I'm sorry, this administration is a whole bunch of bullies. Period. And if you rock with that, then you got issues. So that's why I stay in case you know what I'm saying. And don't be afraid if you want to type in the chat and say I don't agree with you or go MAGA or go red hats. You can say that junk, but you know what I'm saying. That's how I stand. You know what I'm saying. I care about people. So I'm never gonna be down with a bully. I'm not down with that. So I feel like them red hats is bullies. And this this dude had made $7 billion in a year since taking office. Now people want to talk about Biden, this and that. Biden didn't take no billions. He's not even worth a billion. Biden's not a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? He got a pension that's coming in for $417,000. You know why? Because pension from president, pension from being a vice president, and pension from being in Congress. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So his long decades of him working in service, and that's what he got. It ain't because he did nothing special or he trying to rip the taxpayers off. He didn't come with no tariffs. He didn't sit there and confiscate tankers of oil and then say, we got this oil. We're going to sell the oil, and I'm personally going to watch the money. So Trump is personally got this oil. He going to sell it and personally put it into a foreign account that he's in charge of. Have y'all ever heard anything like that in y'all life? Have y'all heard a president going somewhere, stealing something, then selling it, but he gonna put the money in his personal account? It's not going to the deficit because he already killed the deficit 10 times over. But you know what? Yeah, it's the same people gonna be like, our gas prices is 5 cents lower than it was with Biden. Y'all don't get it, but we're gonna have some fun this year. We're gonna have some fun. Just keep watching my community wall. And again, I promise you can say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be mad. It's not that serious. So if y'all don't agree with me, you more than welcome to say you don't agree. We can have a friendly debate, or you can leave a comment on my community wall off the stuff I say. I got people that rock out with me and just like that. They'll text me like I don't agree or say some stuff. Believe me. But again, I wish we wasn't losing lives. I wish these agents that he put out on the streets wasn't shooting people. Another lady got shot because they not properly trained. If you properly trained, you wouldn't just be going out there shooting people. Like I tell you what the mayor of Minneapolis said yesterday. He said in the shootings that happened this year, ICE did half of them. And I mean, he had 2 shootings this year in his city. And ICE is the reason for one of them. Man, it just, and then you see the pictures. She looked happy. She had 3 kids. Man, like I just can't. That could be somebody y'all know. It could be a neighbor. It could be a family member. Somebody that's going through the neighborhood. They protesting, and that happens to them. And then that's when you got people giving mixed orders. One officer saying go, the other one saying stop, get out the car, and like that's unprofessional. Unprofessional. Because those agents don't got ranks. See, if you had like if a cop was on detail, you have a corporal there on site, or a sergeant, a staff, shift sergeant there on site. And if an officer was telling you to go, it's because it came, hey, keep traffic going. And then if an officer did have a problem with you and y'all got into it, guess what? The shift sergeant or corporal that's on site will come over if things start to escalate. These people are not properly trained. But you're going to have people that love to see chaos and be rooting and saying, like, come on. Yeah, definitely prayers for her and her family, her wife. And it's people hating on her just because, she was in a same sex marriage. So you're going to have those people that's, being hateful and saying stuff like that. Like, come on, man. Like, 3 times in the face, they had no weapons on her. She didn't have no criminal record or nothing like that. It's just, what more can I say? But if ain't nobody got nothing to say, I've been up here 30, almost 40 minutes. I gotta get up. I get some sleep, get up in a couple hours. I'm just glad ain't no snow, y'all. We got hit with so much snow last week. Man, I was out. I probably put in about 30 hours worth of snow removal last week when we got hit. And then we had the ice storm. Went outside, sliding down the hill. All right, okay. All right, man. Hold on 1 second. The Houston Rockets lost. That killed my whole parlay. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh my god, man. That's that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. I just needed Houston to win this game, and I would have been happy. I would have won $111. I just needed Houston. I would have won $111 if Houston would have just won. She said 2 hours. No, I can't do no 2 hours. I would be, man, my eyes gonna be red as I don't know what if I don't get no sleep. two, 2 hours. Sheesh. 2 hours, man. Man, I have to get up. turn on my stream yard, go make me a drink. uh oh man, listen, they sure did. Yeah, belts to asses for real. I know everybody's saying belts to ass, but man, we can go with the Rock boost to ass, man. Indiana did a thing here, and salute to my brother, man, Big O. I said I thought Oregon was gonna win, right? Because Oregon, they've been trying to get here for the longest. I thought they had the machine behind them, as far as Nike. I mean, they got here, uh, and nope. The Cinderella team is Indiana, and now you get to see Miami, Indiana, and at first I thought it was gonna be just a cakewalk for Miami. I ain't gonna lie. If Oregon would have won, I just thought Miami gonna crush them with their defense. And you know what I'm saying? So I thought this is the year Miami get their national championship. But from what I seen from Indiana, what they scored 56 points today. And what Oregon only scored 15, 16 points. Man, I can't like I said, I can't say nothing negative about Indiana Hoosiers. I can't. I'm not a hater, believe me. It ain't like Ohio. If Ohio State was there, I'd be hating. I'd be talking so much cash shit. I would been talking, man, because I can't stand Ohio State, but I'm glad Ohio State got kicked out. Like that was it. Like really, once I seen Ohio State got kicked out, I was like, I can join the rest of the playoffs. I can enjoy some college football. But Indiana is the real deal. I like their team. Their coach is the real deal. That dude was coaching. They was up 30 points and he still was coaching them up. I was like, sheesh, take your foot off the gas. Take your foot off the gas. Like, didn't you already beat them once this season? Like, come on, Indiana. But hey, you can't be mad at the coach, man. You want a coach like that. All right. I think Michigan got them a good coach too. I'm happy. I like that we got Whittingham from Utah. I feel like we're gonna be solid on both sides of the ball. Our offensive line coming back, our receivers coming back, except for one. Our running backs coming back. We got a transfer portal. The number one running back from 2024 is joining our team. So you know, Big Ten football is moving up. Big Ten football is coming up in the world. Don't worry. I'm gonna get you the information you need. You ain't gonna have to send a check. I'm gonna give you the Venmo. What else going on in anything else in world news? Because today was a busy day. The president sat down with all the oil executives. Like, and here. Let me just say this again. And I'm bouncing back and forth. I'm everywhere. But how is it the president can sit down with oil execs, but he can't sit down with Congress to try to work out a plan with the health? Like you won't sit down with the House, you won't sit down with the Senate to negotiate bills, but you'll sit down with those billionaires all the time. How many parties he didn't have? He had a Halloween, he had a Christmas, he had a New Year's Eve. But you won't sit down with the people to negotiate bills and stuff to help the American people and help your people that put you in office. Okay. Okay. Y'all don't see that though. Now this y'all voted for this, but y'all won't call this out. Y'all won't call it out. This dude keep crying about a Nobel Peace Prize that you never gonna win because you don't deserve it. You make the lady that won it, y'all sit there, you got your party sitting there trying to bully her out of her little trophy. You got FIBA give you a fake trophy because you won a trophy. And then you in a press conference today talking about Obama and his Nobel Prize. Like, no, Obama ain't been in office for 10 years. And you still keep talking about that man. This dude out living his life, but living rent free, building condominiums in that orange stack of yours. Like this today. Oh, Obama got the Nobel and he don't even know why he won it. He had just took office and got it. Like, why does that matter? Why did anybody even care? Like, I don't care what president won, what award back and when. Like, this dude worry about the wrong thing. He said they're taking names off of buildings, squeezing his name on it, and now you got all the acts backing out, don't want to do no performances. So here you go, you got your name on this building, and now don't nobody want to come there and do a performance there. Everybody pulling out, the sponsors pulling out. But y'all don't see that, dude. Y'all don't want to talk about that. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, they said that. They said that today. A couple of councilmen said they're gonna follow the money. Like he's not gonna get away with this stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all what. Soon as he out of office, because I mean he old, so like if he don't have any health issues and he make it through this term, he leaving the country. He's leaving the country. It's his crew that's doing, and he know it too. He don't care though. If y'all notice, his kids ain't all in the cameras like they was his first term. His son Eric cross seas. His daughter, she don't even get in front of a camera. And then what's the cokehead other son? He the only one that be jumping on Fox sometimes. he the only one that be jumping on Fox once in a while. Listen, when it's done, he's out of here. That's why he had to build up them billions, and that's why he always kicking it with these different dictators in these countries. Because he gonna run in one of these countries where he feel he's safe, got his money offshore accounts and stuff. Hey, he gonna be like Russell Simmons. he gonna be doing all his business from Zoom. Yeah, but those ICE agents is breaking the law. Like, first of all, I knew it was shady business. They weren't running around with masks on. I knew that. I was like, that's shady business. I don't know anybody's had in their face in law enforcement. FBI, CIA, DA agents, locals, sheriffs. You don't see they walk around no masks on. Unless it's cold outside and they doing detail, doing traffic or something, then they got something to cover their face. But they ain't just running up on people neither. Because you can say, hey, can you identify yourself? And they'll show you their face. Yeah. But I thought coming to this new year would be a calm year. And it's kind of one of the times you want to look away, but you can't. It's not responsible. Like, I'm a history nut. So a lot of times I want to look away, but then I got a platform. So I got to use a little platform to kick my little voice out. So I keep my ear to the street. I pay attention to things. I look at a lot of videos, even like I hate Fox News, but I watch it. I watch it because I want to see what they got to say, trying to see what narrative they pushing. I glance, check my YouTube feeds on people saying stuff. I be on TikTok watching video. I read all the comments on IG. I read all the comments, positive and negative, just to see how people feel, see what people think and what's they mind. Maybe they might come from a different point of view that I didn't think of. So I read everything. You know, be on Facebook. You got people that's friends saying some stuff. Like, and then you got people that don't know nothing about nothing, the training. She had a hand in her own murder. No, wrong. No. She didn't have a hand in her own murder. Because that ain't never supposed to happen. Never. And the dude was properly trained. And let me see, keep in mind, also say he was also in another situation where he got dragged 50 yards or 50 feet or whatever by another car, which was I think like 6 months ago. How he got to active duty already after something like that being dragged by a car, without counseling and all this is beyond me. Beyond me. And then he get himself, and that's what it was. Like it was like a triggering effect. He was triggered. The trauma from the first car incident, I think he was like, "Here we go," and then he ain't think of it. He shouldn't have been out there. He shouldn't have been out there at all. I can't get any. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. Hold on, people. Where was I? All right. All right. You know what? Look, Candace Owens, man. Listen, I am not a fan of hers, but she do make me like think. Like when I do listen to her and she say things, because she's a highly intelligent woman. She's a highly intelligent woman. She's easy on the eyes, so I can listen to her stuff. Now, did she be getting off of that conspiracy stuff? Yes. Yeah, when she started talking that conspiracy stuff, I'd be like, what? She be losing me, but like I don't dislike her like I used to. And I think it's the she made when it came to the Charlie Kirk shooting and stuff, and that being her friend, and she going through stories and saying stuff. She kind of pulled reeled me in a little bit, but I don't rock out with her. I don't rock like she can't come to the cookout though. She's still not invited. Yeah, exactly. Like I can bear her. Like if I went to somebody's house and she was there, I wouldn't like avoid her. But if I had a party and she showed up with somebody like, oh, what's she doing here? You know, that's like I said. I listen to her because she's intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then when she started that conspiracy stuff, then I'd be like, oh, you kind of losing me. But if you don't know, and she telling you like different stories about Charlie Kirk, like who am I to say that stuff didn't happen? That was her friend. But I do remember her being on the wrong side of a lot of shit, though. I do remember. But here's another name to put out there. Marjorie. Marjorie Green. Like, she was like first term wacko. And then when Biden got to office, she was like doing everything she could just to cause havoc. And now she's like, this is wrong, that's wrong. I signed a petition for the Epstein files. I'm gonna be naming names, and I'm retiring, and now she on the View. Like, and listen, her giving up her seat hurt the Republicans. All these, all these Republicans that's talking about they not, they not going, trying to get their seat back. Those Democrat seats, and that's why a lot of these Republicans don't even want to try to, go up for election again because they know they're gonna lose the seats anyway. Man, Trump is making it that bad for their party, so they know they're gonna get voted out because that's the only way now. Because like you can't vote Trump out; he's in for 3 years. So the only way now to stop him is by taking control of the Senate and the House. So these people about to get voted out. So that's why people jumping around, jumping up for joy and all this stuff. Man, we gonna have the last laugh in November, and I'm gonna be laughing loud. I'm gonna pop bottles. I'm gonna act like it's New Year's Eve in November. Every time a seat turn blue, man, it's gonna be a shot show. It's gonna be a whole shot show. Oh yeah, yeah. Paul, what is it? What's his name? Paul Rudd. What is his name? The other senator. I don't know all the Republican senators. Just a few of them. But it's a couple of the people in the House I'm not happy with. Like, um, Jeffries, I watch all his stuff. I'm subbed up to his channel, so every time he do a press conference, I be checking him out. But I be like, bro, he be trying to be too much like Obama. I think it's starting to phase off now because I think he been hearing it too much. So I think he's starting to come into his own, and people been like giving him the business on all these podcasts. It's like all the podcasts, all the YouTubers be giving Jeffries the business. Yeah, Paul Rad, yeah, Randy. But Jeffries, but tighten up, man. You ain't gonna become the speaker. I mean, right now they saying he the leader and he might be up next. Cause Mike Johnson, the Republican dude, that dude is like, yes, sir. That dude's a straight kiss ass. Oh my, he is the worst. Out of all the politicians that I don't care for, Mike Johnson is 1B behind the president. That dude, Mike Johnson, I can't stand that dude, man. Oh, it's Rand Paul. Thank you. See, I don't know all the Republicans. I don't know. I don't know them all. Like Chuck Schumer, he a Democrat, man. Like, dude, it's time for you to retire. It's time for some new blood. And he's a Democrat, but I just like, bro, go sit down, man. You say one thing, but you're not showing it in actions. You're not showing us the actions. So go sit down, Hakeem. I'm willing to give you a chance, but you're going to show and prove. And to Hakeem Jeffries' credit, he worked very hard to get these subsidies in the Obamacare extended. He bust his ass. Him and the party, they got together. So this he got good grade for this. He got good grade. They are doing the priorities. They taking care of their priorities. That's taking care of the American people like they should be. Yeah, I can never be a politician, man. Like I could. If I was a politician, I would be like I'd be like Crockett, man. I'd be on there talking my shit, going at people, and then be just like that. That same energy. I wouldn't be all politically correct like Jeffries be trying to be. I'd be like Crosby Jockett, I mean Crockett. The way she talk, I'll be talking just like that. Little hood in me, calling how I see it, letting these people know you're not smarter than me. I got education, but you trying to be smooth, be friends with everybody in the room, don't always get you where you want to go. See, I've been a Democrat, right? Been a Democrat my whole life, and then I switched to independent because it was a couple Republicans. I was like, all right, I like what they say, but that's on the state, like on state and local. It was Republicans. I like what they was talking about, so I could agree. So I was like, I just be an independent, and then there's a lot of independents who was saying things, and I didn't want to tie myself down, but that's why I'd rather be because my party is not aggressive. The Democrats not aggressive enough, and Republicans don't care enough about people for me. So I want to be independent. And now there's no Republicans. They got a long way to go to get their party back. Now it's just the red hat MAGAs, mother Trumpers. That's why I call them. And I'm never rocking out with that ever. You couldn't pay me to support that dude. You couldn't pay me to support anybody in that party right now. Nobody. Nobody. It's about Israel. And I know that's a sensitive subject, but why can't we worry about us? You know what I'm saying? Why we can't fix everybody's problems when we got our own problems? I feel like we need to take care of us. We need universal health care. We need universal child care. We need to get people training and jobs, our unemployment is shot. Like is higher this year than it was last year. Unemployment rate is shot. The jobs created is lower than last month's. And then a month before last, he didn't even put the numbers out. He didn't even put the numbers out. Like, why you want to be with an administration that's always hiding something from you? Always hiding numbers. Always like Doge was supposed to save all this money. They didn't save nothing. Then save a penny. Keep promising to give people money. Anybody get those Doge checks? Nope. Did anybody get those rebate tariffs checks that Trump was talking about? Nope. You like y'all just how many times y'all let somebody jump on TV or jump on their Twitter or their Truth social account and lie to y'all and not ask for no receipts? Like, yeah. And then every time he do it, people believe him. So at this point, the government owe y'all like $7,000 at this point. And y'all ain't gonna see a penny. But I did get paperwork for the overtime, the tax thing, so I can do that. Oh, I know. He said, well, the price of oil already down, but it's gonna go lower. Nah, bro, you took that. You personally, listen, let me tell y'all what he did. He used the military to go get this oil to put in his own personal stash, right? Because this is what he thought. I'm gonna take this oil. I'm gonna flip this oil. All right. Let me get with the oil people, see if I can get them to go over to Venezuela and start getting the pumps and stuff going. We start pumping that oil. We're gonna give the country just a couple dollars. Give them a couple quarters on the dollar. Give them 30 cents on the dollar. We're gonna keep the rest. And we're gonna start pumping this oil up out. Like, this dude's a bully. Let me talk to y'all in street terms. He came in a country like a drug dealer, took over the block, took their product, and was gonna start slanging it. That's it. That's all he was doing. That's it. We got no business over there. We got no business going in there, taking that dude. No, he wasn't a good guy, but we got no business over there taking that man out of his house. And not only that, you took his wife too. That's kidnapping. What law did she break? We still ain't heard about that. What laws did his wife break? Because last I know, when he had a warrant or bounty on his head, it wasn't no bounty on his wife. So you took his wife, you kidnapped those people. They chilling, and it's gonna be all okay. Now you over there. You took the ships. Like, this dude gonna start a World War III, man. Cause now you talking real greasy about Russia. Talking about you don't want to be there. This dude's on TV today talking about we got to get Greenland because Russia got boats over there. China got boats, and I don't want to be neighbors with them. Well, last I checked, Alaska is 1.5 miles away from Russia. I was like, this gotta be the dumbest guy that ever held the highest office in the land. You talking about you don't want to be neighbors with Russia? Well, we already neighbors with Russia. We literally almost less than 2 miles from their country. Alaska is 1.5 miles from Russia. You can literally swim that little river and be in Russia. But this dude on TV talking about he don't want to be neighbors with them and talking about he gonna take Greenland one way or another. No, you're not, because you just got voted that you can't do nothing else with the military without Senate approval. And he went on his social media crying about that. Y'all hit that like button. Oh, you say the wife took the bribe money? You think she got the $50 million for turning them in? But hey, listen. Why did she have a black eye in court? Y'all seen that? when the wife went to court. Boy, you talking about a shiner? It was all puffy and everything. They rocked her knot. Like who did that? It's like somebody. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm telling you that detention center that they got down in Florida, the CBS did a whole show on it, but they wouldn't show here in America, but they showed it in Canada. Like the living conditions are horrible, horrible. People being sexually assaulted. Now these are people that's in detention for immigration, and like a lot of those people that's there innocent. You know what I'm saying? Like, not don't have a criminal record. Like they didn't break the law, or they papers and visas and all that stuff didn't go through. But that's a story for another time. And I really do need to look into that, do my research on all that stuff. Like go into some cases that they had no business picking these people up. But a lot of these people are not experienced. Like his whole cabinet is a whole bunch of podcasters and YouTubers and shit like that. That is, you gave them cabinet positions to, and the speaker, not Mike Johnson, the press secretary. Can I get a hands up in the crowd, or can y'all hit the like button, hit the emoji 100? I can't stand that chick. Why did he get the most annoying press secretaries, and they just sit there and just lie, lie, lie? It's the worst I've ever seen. Like this chick right here is worse than the lady he had in his first term. But he had two different ladies, and both of them. That Huckabee chick wound up becoming a governor of, is it Dakota or something? What Dakota? One of the Dakotas. Huckabee became or Arkansas. She became the governor of Arkansas. Yeah, she on her last leg too. She about to be up out of there. She got that office with the help of Trump, but now she about to be gone. Oh, those lips injection, man. Woo, time did they whole click dirty. time did time did they whole click dirty. Yo, JD, what's up with that eyeliner, my guy? Man, JD Vance that eyeliner is sick with it, dude. If I ain't know no better, I think this dude trying to be a rock star and shit with that makeup he wearing. That should be thick. And busting. I don't care what y'all say, man. I think he busting the moves on Charlie Kirk's wife. I think he busting the moves on her. Guess what though? Salute to what's Charlie Kirk's wife? What's her name? Yeah, she 28, married to a 7-year-old. That because he got money though. What's Charlie Kirk's wife's name? What is her name? Charlie Kirk's wife. Oh God, this gonna kill me. Alexa, what's Charlie Kirk's wife's name?
Charlie Kirk's wife was Erica Francis. They
Thank
were
you.
married from 2021 until his tragic death in September 2025.
Okay. And salute to Erica because this week she have not been in the media this week. We went from Monday to Friday and didn't talk about Erica Kirk. Round of applause because she's been on the world tour with the whole fireworks and stuff. I'll tell you, man, if I didn't know no better, I swear she's a WWE superstar. Every time the fireworks be popping, she coming out from backstage.
Absolutely. She's been keeping a lower profile this week, which honestly might be a welcome break after everything she's been through. Taking over as CEO of Turning Point USA while grieving is no small feat, and sometimes stepping back from the spotlight is exactly what someone needs.
Thank you. Thank y'all. Man, she be dipping in my. Hey, listen.
You're welcome. Take care.
All right. Man, that 2.0, man, full conversation. If y'all don't got 2.0 on y'all devices, please download the 2.0. That's that's my co-host for the night. Man, listen. I'm telling you, man, she grabbed the back of his head. It was a wrap. And she had those tight leather jeans on. He grabbed it around her waist, man. I thought it was like, it was like one of them love stories and shit. you know, I thought it was one of them Lifetime Network movies or something. He walked on stage. She walked up to him, grabbed the back of his head for that hug. And listen, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, like JD Van's wife is not Caucasian. I don't know her nationality. I think she's like Indian or something like that. Don't quote me. I don't know, but you got mixed kids and everything. You out here acting like, man, ah, that's another subject for a different day. But like I said, she finally took a week off. She probably finally grieved him, Charlie Kirk, this week. She probably grieved him this week because she been on a world tour, TV shows, promoting her book, and people just giving her the business. I wonder what them book no, them book sales had to go crazy because them red hats probably bought them. And I'm sure Trump didn't care. He like, yeah, I can sell your book. I'm about to go ahead and raid this oil, so I'm gonna have that money. Because listen, y'all don't listen. You got Trump selling watches, cell phones, books, Bibles. This dude like everything. But if Biden or Obama would have been doing that, then Red Hats would have had a problem with it. And I wish I was on my StreamYard because I want to go to the White House website to show y'all what they did with those January Sixers people, trying to make like they was some peaceful people, knowing what they did. I don't know no peaceful people that literally jumps in your window, start graffiti and carving on your desk and all that stuff. But if you're a red hat, they believe it. All those people got part and 5 police officers died. Yeah. Well, dang, hour and 15 minutes. I went a little bit longer than I expected. He made him. I just think they hope this is like it's just some clown. It's a whole clown show over there. It's a whole clown show. None of those you can't take none of those people in that on that cabinet serious. Like Marco Rubio, I think he's the only one. I don't take him serious because that dude is like he got an agenda. But as far as experience, he's the only one that got experience and shit. All those other people, just like I said, YouTubers, podcasters, uh, you know, people that was sitting behind the desk on Fox running their mouth. That's it. That's it. They became politicians. But I want to thank y'all for coming out. Y'all could be anywhere in the world. Y'all here with me after midnight, and I appreciate that. So y'all take care. I can't even talk. Y'all take care, and until next time, man. And again, rest in peace to Renee. Man, she's gone too early, and man, prayers goes out to her family and loved ones because I'm sure when she left that day, they didn't think in a million years she wouldn't be coming home. And for children that losing their parents and just like that, it's not easy losing a parent. You know what I'm saying? So prayers goes out. My heart goes out to that. You know, wish that never happened. All right. So y'all take care, man. Hit that like button. If you're coming in late, leave a comment later. Just hit the like button if you catch this on a replay. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Kiss to the sky. We're at 3 strikes. I'm out. I'm gone.